You're right. Wait, when he bonked me and bonked her, he had no mask. He didn't, I remember. This whole thing was something else. He never been done anything. I remember seeing his old face. They raided probably because I said I had grenades, but I mean, at that point, why didn't they raid when I said I had grenades? And they waited like 5 hours. Just raid it, bro. Like what? Hell, a week with what? Fucking knuckle dusters? Want me to throw rocks at them? Fucking hell, a week like blowing fucking hot air on their face. Like what?
You won't come anywhere outside.
I gotta get my items first. Well, I think if you're gonna roleplay like a very serious cop, I mean, you have to kind of be careful to kind of hold that standard all the way. Whenever being like a hard ass cop isn't easy, because you have to really be on your game. So like, if you're being egoed and you're being like police work checked by a fucking criminal. Well, you kind of have to just do the job right regardless, you know? It doesn't feel good, but I mean, it's kind of how it goes.
Yeah, she's in our,
We say I don't know anything, but at the same time, that makes sense. I don't know anything. Then why do you get me into the PD and you gaslight me saying we frisked you because of this, and then 3 hours later you don't uphold it? At that point, like, well, brother, I don't know anything. I know what you're telling me, and you're just full of dog shit. What? I'm not even operating off of my own knowledge. I'm operating off of their knowledge. They didn't get frisked. Brother. Listen, this is meta, but this guy had PD equipment. And the guy loot boxed him, okay? Let's not go there. Let's not go to the loot box incident, okay? The brother loot boxed him and then took picture evidence. Chat, listen, I've never seen that in the history of the server. Yeah, I'm going to the casino now, because they oversee it.
substantive government.
Give me 1 second. Hello?
What's up?
Did I do something?
I got like a whole spasm in my upper body, and I'm like locked in this position.
So,
Have you thought about going to a doctor?
Like I'm like locked
I
the
think the main
fucking.
concern is his job.
Okay, well-
Alright, I guess we'll just see you in court. I'll see you. We'll
Hey,
do this in court. Fuck it. You guys
good
want to
luck
knock it
with
down?
that.
Just
All
misdemeanor
right,
or
well,
no?
I'll see you guys in court as well.
I'll be honest, I don't know about knocking to a misdemeanor, but...
Yeah, fine. I mean, if you guys knock it down just one misdemeanor, well, I think you might be.
Hold on. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this pre-trial fucking warm-up? Hold on.
You want me to hear? I'll be sad.
No running.
No.
Now I'm sad. Look what you did to me, dog.
It's really up to you guys.
Oh, Rami working with the police,
Okay.
coordinating, plotting. I see what's going on here.
Real true.
Hey, Mr. Paul, you look nice. I like your outfit.
What's up, man? This is business outfit, bro. The boss.
I need,
Hey,
Leo, Leo,
Slax, come here. I got
can you give me a ride to clothing store so I can change this really fast? I already have the outfit.
I'm not a taxi.
Please, bro.
Yeah, tell
Hi, lady. Bye, lady.
What's going on, Mr. Paul?
I can give you a rundown if you want later down the line, right? But I want you to know. All right. I've been here. I've been in the city a long time. Okay.
I believe you.
And today was one of the worst display of policing I have ever seen, ever. And it's not by a small
Really?
margin. We're talking, it's by a margin that is appalling. Honestly, if you knew what I knew, deadass, you would strip out of that outfit and you just become a civilian flat out, or a criminal, to be honest. It's an insult.
never
You wear this
betray a
badge.
badge.
It's
I
an
would never
insult.
betray him.
It is an insult to yourself that you're wearing that shit right now. Should feel
Mr.
terrible.
Paul, why do you feel that way? What makes you feel that way?
Okay, listen. So earlier, I got bonked flat out. I was running away, like because I was getting chased by a bunch of fucking crazies, like right. I literally just cop rolls up. All they see is me getting just absolutely bonked on, right? And then she stays there, right? This Ruth person, and then I get bonked again in front of her, right? And then she runs up to me and she starts like cuffing me and shit, whatever. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, the thing you're kind of dumb, right? And she's like, nah, whatever. She's gonna act all tall. And the predictable thing happens. The boys come back, the guys that are hit me, and they bonk her down. And I'm like, well, I mean, shit. What do you expect? You're kind of stupid, right? So that's already bad, but whatever. And then they do the whole thing. Frisk, cuff, GSR, search, the whole wazoo. I'm like, I don't get about that, right? I'm like, guys, like.
Okay.
As far as you know, I'm just a victim of an assault. Like, this is kind of stupid. Like, I just got, like,
Right,
that
you
was
got
like
attacked.
an attempt to do like an execution on the side of the road. That's for all they know, right? I mean, come on now. So whatever. And they're like, well, in a fight, if there's a fight, I'm like, well, what are we in a fight? I didn't fight back. I got executed, nearly, or attempted anyway. So then, like, they say, well, in a fight, or when somebody uses a weapon or whatever, or in any like thing like that, we frisk and then search and then arrest and whatever and do the whole 9 yards. And they spent an hour arguing with me that like this is what we call protocol, SOP. We uphold that. It's protocol. Don't bother. Like you're wrong about this. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So now I know that this is protocol, right? This is what you guys do, or at least what they told me, right? Now then, we roll up at Legion Square, right?
Right.
A massive brawl unleashes where I'm a part of this. I get fucking full on rammed by a intentionally vehicle, right? I get knocked out. This guy is going wild, stabbing, bonking, slamming, but and then I get brought to the hospital, right? And they treat me, and I see all the people roll in, right? All the other people that just destroyed everybody, like with violent crimes, not self-defense.
Right.
None of them get frisked. None of them get searched. None of them get questioned. They walk free, and I get arrested. I get arrested for yelling. They said it's a potential disturbing the peace. This is what they told me. So I'm the one getting arrested for bringing up a concern, and they would not even uphold the standard that they themselves set some hours previously. And it was the same officers on duty, Ruth and Cornwood, that said that they would do that, and they just went against. And then they said, "Why? This is stupid." And then I got raided for I don't even know what.
What do you mean? I'm not about to laugh.
Did I tell you? Did you not get a receipt?
No, of course not.
No, not right.
A receipt? What is this? Like a bank? Like a fucking like a store?
No, they should provide you with what they have either taken from your
Oh,
house,
they took
your
nothing.
apartment.
I was clean like a whistle.
And this happened just now?
Yeah. So every cop that was on the first scene with me, right? You know what Ruth said? I'm not gonna about that. She looked at me dead in the eye, right? I said, look at me. She said, okay. And then she says, and I'm not kidding. Oh, at the time, there was other scenes happening and people being hurt, so we didn't have the manpower to deal with it. So we let them all walk free. And I was like, you said what? That's not an excuse. We've had times where we were 20 in the hospital with only 2 cops on duty, and they just cuffed all of us. And all it did is that it slowed the process down, but they would still do correct policing. Now, what the fuck kind of policing is this?
So it depends, Mr. Paul, because sometimes if we're outnumbered, us trying to detain everybody on scene would cause more further escalation to where now the officers are getting hurt too as well. So
No, we're in the hospital at that point. Hospital. 6 cops, like 4 or 5 criminals. And they're just getting they're like brushing them. They're just kind of saying hello. And they just walk free. Even the criminals, they walked out the front door and they said, "Hey, what's up, man? Like, bye, dude." After just fucking bonking us. Like, what the fuck is that?
Right.
And then she calls me
like a suspect.
And then she calls me, "Yeah, man, like you have no place to talk, like you police robber." When the fuck was I charged with robbing a police officer? What the fuck is that?
You're only being charged with possession of criminal use of or criminal possession of firearm.
Which, as far as I'm concerned, I could have found or been given or.
Correct. It's not the robbery, just having the possession.
So, what the fuck kind of treatment am I getting now? This is just getting weird.
If you'd like to file a complaint, I can take one, and I'll speak with the other captains as well about this kind of just discussion you brought up because I want to hear this feedback. So I'm more than happy to bring it up the chain.
All right. I mean, if I was Ruth, right? Retrospectively, if I looked at my day and I did what I did and I did all that and I said all that, I would downgrade myself automatically, right? Give everybody on duty some fucking, what do we call that, dabs or whatever the fuck, across the board for being around and not saying anything about it, right? And then I would take a fucking day of leave, just fucking let it sink in. What the fuck is that? Like,
I understand how you feel, Mr. Paul, but there's always 2 sides to a story, with all due respect.
Yeah, feel free, bro. Feel free, bro.
And like I said, I got your shot. I'm gonna go speak with her and see what's going on, okay?
No, you got it, man.
All right?
No, man.
I appreciate you having a conversation with me. You know, I'd rather have these conversations instead of gang, bang, bang, you know, fuck off, kind of thing. You know, I prefer that instead.
Well, I mean, you're like the only cop on duty that will actually listen to something and process information regardless. I gotta be honest with you. This Ruth person, like, flat out, listen, I get it. This is just my perspective, right? When she saw me at the hospital yelling and shit, I do believe that she went against what she told me out of spite, just so that, like, it would sting more for me. That's
she's not operating in good faith and she's being vindictive in her actions.
Yeah. From my perspective, like, earlier with the way they treated me, she was like, nah, let's give these guys, like, what this guy wanted earlier, and let's fucking dangle it in his face type shit. And I think that's just weird.
Okay.
I'll
bring up these concerns for sure. I'll bring that up.
All right. Well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the conversation.
See, I really was mad, right? But there comes a point where you're so mad, right? You go past that. Now you become disappointed. Now that's just flat out disappointing. It's like a thing that's like, now you kind of go towards sadness, like, what the fuck? Yeah. So that's it. That's where I'm at. All right, I'll see you in there.
All right.
So what is that, upstairs or downstairs?
It's upstairs. It's in the big one.
All right.
I mean, this court case will have a lasting effect on your case as well with that possession charge.
Too late, got a new one. Sorry, man. I was victim of an assault,
you
man.
couldn't keep your nose clean.
I mean, could not get bonked off the street, man. My bad.
But listen, Mr. Paul,
Should have known not to be assaulted, man. My bad. Hey, watch out! I could punch you in now. I mean, shit, man. If I punch you in now, shit.
Remember to the first conversation we had inside the interrogation room, and you said you're a money man, a businessman. You know, you kicked your legs on the table, and you're just chilling back like you're a millionaire, right? So
oh, God.
I thought the days of those, gang going after people are over. I thought you're, above that. The Gene Paul of today is not the same one from 5 years ago.
Yeah, but then I realized, damn, bruh, we got some real ops in this bitch, y'all, man. Like,
so you think you can do a better job of cleaning the streets?
Yo, yeah, 100%. Like,
I disagree.
When I get bonked, you guys will cuff me, wash my hands, GSR, brush my hair, put me in the box, ship me to fucking China, okay? And then you're gonna repackage me, send me out, and then sell me to the customers in a fraction of a second. But these guys, like the other guys, like you guys just do nothing. You guys just like look at them and hey, things will work themselves out, bro. What the fuck is that, bro? The heck is that?
I can tell you we can self-reflect and do better. I can tell you that we're not doing our best. I don't think we are 100%. I think we're operating at 50% right now, and we need more manpower, better training, correcting mistakes, holding people accountable when they do dumb shit, so we can move forward.
All right.
If we don't hold ourselves accountable, then nobody else will trust us and work with us. So I want that to be a thing.
Okay. Well, in that case, I think we're about to go in there, right? And we'll see how that works in motion. How about that?
All right. Sounds good.
Hello, gentlemen. How's it going?
What's up, man?
Daddy?
Hello.
Your Honor, yeah, we didn't want to present two motions prior to trial. We wanted to present a motion to reconsider the motion to strike portions of the police report, and then a second motion to strike the medical report on the grounds that it can't be properly authenticated since Dr. Devereaux is...
What the fuck happened to you?
Your Honor. Your Honor, respectfully, Doctor.
They what?
They raided you. What the hell?
Oh, I bait him to do it.
This is a copy, from my understanding, of the medical report that was
Good
placed
decided.
into the police report, and since it's not the original document, the report itself, then it would be inadmissible.
Hi, kid.
Your Honor.
How you doing?
It's a medical
You can slide
report.
in.
Okay, if it's automatically
They give you next to my dad?
finalized and exported and attached to a thing,
You want to stand next to? You can stand next to dad if you
who
want.
wrote the report
I can
is
just
the
stand
one
in
that
the
gave
corner.
that person
you just
us to
You look good
file
today.
it for during discovery phase. So it is a validated document. That's like saying a police report isn't a validated document.
Well, actually, Your Honor, we have an additional rebuttal as well.
what I mean,
So let me
Dad?
go.
Yeah, I know.
Your Honor, if there's portions of that report that need to be stricken itself, where the defense moves the motion to strike the entire report for the People's Day.
What?
If the officers are not confident that the report that they submitted and subsequently submitted to amend the report, then we do not believe that the evidence is
Oh,
sufficient.
hell
to proceed with the
no.
report.
Bear with me a second. Let me take a look at this.
Absolutely not.
That's right.
They do that.
That's right, guys.
I'm in love with you.
I mean, if he's gonna do that,
Wait, what is your argument?
They're saying that it was a copy of a report, not the actual version.
If the report sucks, just make another one.
Mr. Rami, please do not do so. Please return to your side. I don't need to be child handling over here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, can we
Anybody
put
got
some on
another
a leash,
cigarette?
please?
Excuse me?
Why the hell would he need a leash?
You into puppy play, man?
Because he's acting childish.
I don't understand.
Your Honor,
I don't
I
think
have
you put
valid-
I think
children
that's a
on
breach of due
leashes.
Your Honor,
process.
this might not be pertaining to the case, but I have, how do I say this? Concrete evidence that this captain here has a whole porn warehouse inside his house.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my
The only thing I have stashed is Jesus Christ in my heart.
Oh, Jesus.
Real.
Amen.
Right there. All right, so let me go back to that. The whole medical report. Here's what I'm in the basis of. Frankly, is that if this is going to be used at any point in time between either individual, and it is medically validated, which it seems to be so, if one side needs to use it, then there's no reason to strike it. It is entered into it. I had ruled on it before. I had denied it. I will allow it to exist. Formulate your strategies accordingly.
Umbrella inside his back left.
Alright.
Put your umbrella away.
Thank you, Your Honor. Certainly, Your Honor. And just to clarify, was that a ruling on both motions to strike, or can we present argument as children? Thank you.
Correct. Alrighty. You all have everyone you all needed? By the way, I don't think I had an answer before we were interrupted.
I can't see.
Sorry, Paul.
I believe we do.
Prosecution.
Yes, all of our witnesses,
Hey, I don't
specifically
agree
Officer
with
DeGong and Archer, are present. Again, Dr. Devereaux is not present. I don't intend to call her.
It's still unfortunate, and I don't like the fact that they have been summoned and no response. That is, it would say no bueno, my friend. Let's go ahead and get this started then. Jingle Dan, you want to go ahead and swear people in after I get this done?
Jingle Dan, rest in peace. Oh, poor guy.
Jingle Dan. Dingle. Which one? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm Dingle, Your Honor. Your Excellency.
There's too much lore behind this. It would take an hour to fucking tell you.
Let's go ahead and call this court into session. Let me go ahead and read this real quick.
Put it back. Storm.
Does this side mean you're supporting Murphy?
I'm here as a witness for the defense.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they summoned Angel and I to testify to his
Here's bringing it back up.
whereabouts and what we saw of him that day. So.
I mean, the TLDR is.
Alrighty, statement of claim on January 6th,
Alright, here comes-
2023. Officers Flop Dugong and Kid Archer responded to reports of shots fired in Joshua Road. Officer Dugong arrived first and found the defendant wounded to ensure his safety. Officer Dugong performed a gunshot residue test on the defendant, which returned positive. Having reason to believe the defendant was armed, Dugong performed a frisk on the defendant and failed to firearm. Officer Dugong then performed a partial search of the defendant to retrieve the firearm, at which point Dugong found a police-issued firearm on the defendant's person. We are here today on behalf of Mr. Murphy Brown with the charges and the defendant accused of one-time criminal possession of a government-issued firearm. Mr. Brown, I ask you at this point, how do you plead to that charge?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
All right, let the court record show that Mr. Braun has pled not guilty to the charge of criminal possession of government-issued firearm.
Hold on.
All right.
I'm gonna be a court fucking
Go
artist.
ahead and swear people in for me.
All right. Hey, guys. It's it's me, Judge the Honorable, the Excellent Dingle Fan. And do you guys swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the damn truth? So help you. The great, late Judge Jingle Dan.
Oh, God. I do, Your Honor.
Good.
May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace.
What?
Is that in everybody?
Yeah, Judge Ingle Dan passed
Alright.
away.
I'll go ahead and ask you once again before you approach.
I don't know who that is.
Both sides.
He was a
prepared to
judge
give
5
an
years
opening
ago, but then
statement.
he
And, any further motions?
it's
that
related
y'all like
to
bring up?
Dingle Fan up there, you know?
No, Your Honor. Yes, we are ready for
He
opening
unfortunately passed away on St.
Guys,
Week.
that's a no to your motions,
Mm.
yes?
Correct.
All righty. Prosecution.
Proceed, Judge.
Yeah. Do you have any other motions, first off?
Oh, I'm sorry. No further motions to present.
All righty. And do you have your opening prepared?
Indeed. Prepared to proceed, Judge.
All righty. Would you like to go ahead and start then?
Indeed.
Before you do so, please go ahead and, if you could, consume a pill for me.
Any pill?
Windows illegal.
It's kind of nice, no?
You might have to possibly leave the room and come back here briefly.
Can you hear me all right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah, I
very
think
good.
I hear.
Am I all right to proceed?
Yes.
Can you come over here so we can hear him?
If I stand here, everyone hear me okay?
It's impossible.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard the facts. This all started on the 6th of January. the evidence will show how the defendant unlawfully possessed a government-issue firearm. And it will further show how he did so knowingly and intentionally, and how he had no lawful cause to possess that firearm.
Hold on one sec. Ramen,
Now, there's
can you
two things.
One sec. Ramen, can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Then please return to your side. They let him go ahead
Yes, sir.
and continue.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Again, there's two things that I want you to keep in mind as we make our way throughout the trial today.
You fucking suck, Oliver.
First is that there are going to be some unanswered questions. And just because there are unanswered questions does not mean we have not met our burden in this matter. Because we're working with a limited pool of evidence. There weren't any witnesses to the event, and the witnesses that were present was solely the defendant. And as the evidence will show, the defendant had no memory of the event. And the memories that he does have were faulty and uncredible. There's also a lack of physical evidence. Officers conducted a thorough search of the scene and unfortunately did not find any physical evidence. So again, we're working with limited evidence. And because of that, there will be some unanswered questions.
Stop.
To give an example, we know, and the evidence will show, that
Nice.
preceding the event in question, he became intoxicated. He went from a court case to a party where he did a lot of drinking, and eventually he ended up on the scene. Now, we can't say for certain how he got there. Did he walk there? Did he bike? Did he get a ride? Truth is, we don't know for certain, based on the evidence that we have. But our burden is not to prove and answer every conceivable question that could be asked. We simply have to provide evidence showing the defendant's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. And that is proven. Second point that I want to make quite clear is that what a reasonable doubt actually is. See, a reasonable doubt is not the wild speculatory theories that you might hear at trial today, but it is a doubt in the defendant's guilt that is based on the evidence. So, as we make our way through trial, if you hear the defense raising all these different theories as to what could have happened, I'd like you to ask yourself, is this theory based on the evidence? And you'll find, again, as we make our way throughout trial, that the answer is no. The theories that they are going to present are not backed up by the evidence, and therefore, those theories are not a reasonable doubt in the defendant's guilt. So, again, Your Honor, the facts are pretty clear.
Nothing.
Simple case. But I'd like you to keep those two things in mind. First off, unanswered questions do not mean we have not met our burden. And what a reasonable doubt actually is. That it is a doubt based on the evidence provided at trial. And if there's not evidence to back up a theory that's presented by the defense, then it's not a reasonable doubt.
Come with me.
And I'm confident, based on the evidence that you're going to see at trial today,
Bro, I don't give a fuck about War RP. I don't want to.
In this matter. Thank you.
Oh my god. What's up?
Yo, Buddha just called me and said, "Can I have John Paul's number?"
Well, yeah, I mean, he's been calling me, bro. Listen to that, bro. I've been waiting for this for like a month, bro. Like his little war can fucking wait, man. I don't give a fuck.
It sounded like he wanted to. It sounded like one of those tones where he just wanted to talk things over. This might be what you're looking for.
Yeah. Out of all days and shit like that, honestly, man, I gotta be honest with you guys. Just fucking say whatever. Yes, whatever. I'm so tired of this. I gotta go watch this.
Go ahead and grab a seat for me.
He wants to call you right now.
Sir, I'm actually giving an opening statement.
If it's important for him, he'll wait.
Okay.
It helps persuade the jury, the judges, and the people in the box.
You may, as long as they
thank
are
you so
done.
much.
Hold on.
Oh,
Are you all
sorry,
done over
sorry,
there?
sorry.
Oh, hey. Prosecution, do you have anything else to add there?